Welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of cross-cultural differences. Culture shapes the way we think, act, and interact with others. Whether you're traveling, working abroad, or simply meeting people from different backgrounds, understanding these differences is key. In this video, we'll explore what culture really means, why it matters, and how it influences our daily lives. We'll also look at practical examples and tips to help you navigate cultural diversity with confidence. So let's get started on this journey to decode global differences together. Culture is more than just food, language, or clothing. It's a complex system of values, beliefs, and behaviors shared by a group of people. These shared elements guide how we see the world and interact with others. For example, some cultures value individual achievement while others emphasize group harmony. Understanding these underlying principles helps us make sense of why people act the way they do. By recognizing that culture is learned and passed down through generations, we can appreciate its deep influence on our lives. When we think of culture, we often picture things we can see like traditional dress, festivals, or food. But much of culture is invisible. It includes values, attitudes, and ways of thinking that aren't immediately obvious. For instance, the way people handle conflict or show respect can vary greatly between cultures. By being aware of both visible and invisible aspects, we can better understand and respect cultural differences, leading to more meaningful interaction. Our increasingly globalized world, we interact with people from diverse backgrounds every day. Misunderstandings can easily arise if we're not aware of cultural differences. These misunderstandings can affect relationships, business, and even international relations. By learning about other cultures, we can avoid unnecessary conflicts and build stronger, more respectful connections. Cross-cultural understanding is not just a skill, it's a necessity in today's interconnected society. One major difference between cultures is how they communicate. High-context cultures like Japan or many Arab countries rely heavily on nonverbal cues and shared understanding. In contrast, low-context cultures such as the United States or Germany value direct, explicit communication. Knowing which style is preferred can help you avoid confusion and communicate more effectively across cultures. Some cultures appreciate directness and honesty, even if it means being blunt. Others prefer to communicate indirectly, using hints or suggestions to avoid confrontation. For example, in some Asian cultures, saying no directly can be seen as rude, so people might use softer language. Understanding these preferences can help you interpret messages correctly and respond appropriately. Cultures can also differ in how they view the individual versus the group. Individualistic cultures like the US or UK emphasize personal achievement and independence. Collectivist cultures such as China or Japan prioritize group harmony and family ties. Recognizing these differences can help you understand motivations and expectations in different cultural settings. Power distance refers to how comfortable people are with unequal distribution of power. In high-power distance cultures, hierarchy is respected and authority is rarely questioned. In low-power distance cultures, people expect equality and open communication with leaders. Understanding this can help you navigate workplace dynamics and show appropriate respect in different settings. Different cultures perceive time in unique ways. Some cultures are punctual and value strict schedules, while others have a more flexible approach. For example, in Germany, being on time is crucial, but in many Latin American countries, schedules are more relaxed. Understanding time orientation helps avoid frustration and shows respect for local customs. Cultures vary in how they deal with uncertainty and change. Some cultures, like Japan, prefer clear rules and stability, while others, like the US, are more comfortable with ambiguity and risk-taking. Recognizing these attitudes can help you adapt your approach when working or living in different cultural environments. Nonverbal cues, like gestures, facial expressions, and body language, can mean different things in different cultures. A gesture that's friendly in one country might be offensive in another. Being aware of these differences helps you avoid misunderstandings and communicate more effectively, even when you don't speak the language. The amount of personal space people need varies widely across cultures. In some countries, close physical proximity is normal, while in others, people prefer to keep their distance. Understanding these preferences can help you avoid making others uncomfortable and show respect for their boundaries. Eye contact can signal confidence and honesty in some cultures, but in others, it may be seen as rude or confrontational. For example, in the US, making eye contact is encouraged, while in some Asian cultures, it's more polite to avoid direct gaze. Being sensitive to these differences helps you build trust and avoid awkward situations. How people greet each other and show politeness can vary greatly. In some cultures, a handshake is standard, while in others, bowing or cheek kissing is the norm. Understanding these customs helps you make a good first impression and show respect for local traditions. Gift giving is an important part of many cultures, but the rules can be complex. In some places, gifts are expected on certain occasions, while in others they may be seen as inappropriate. Even the way a gift is wrapped or presented can carry meaning. Learning about local customs ensures your gesture is appreciated and not misunderstood. Table manners and dining etiquette differ around the world. In some cultures, eating with your hands is normal, while in others it's frowned upon. Even the way you use utensils or where you sit at the table can have cultural significance. Being aware of these differences helps you feel more comfortable and respectful in social settings. Workplace expectations can vary dramatically across cultures. In some places, hierarchy and formal titles are important, while in others, a casual approach is preferred. Understanding these norms helps you build better relationships with colleagues and succeed in international environments. How decisions are made can reflect cultural values. Some cultures prefer consensus and group input, while others rely on individual leaders to make choices. Recognizing these styles helps you participate more effectively in meetings and collaborative projects. Approaches to conflict can differ widely. Some cultures value direct confrontation and open discussion, while others prefer to avoid conflict and maintain harmony. Understanding these preferences helps you resolve issues more effectively and maintain positive relationships. Family plays a central role in many cultures, influencing decisions, career choices, and daily life. In some societies, extended families live together and support each other, while in others, independence is encouraged. Recognizing the importance of family helps you understand people's priorities and values. Religion and spiritual beliefs are deeply woven into many cultures. They can influence holidays, dietary restrictions, dress codes, and daily routines. Being respectful and curious about these beliefs helps you connect with others and avoid unintentional offense. Expectations around gender roles can vary significantly. In some cultures, traditional roles are still common, while others promote equality and flexibility. Understanding these differences helps you interact appropriately and support inclusivity. What's considered appropriate clothing can differ greatly between cultures. Some places have strict dress codes for work or public spaces, while others are more relaxed. Being aware of these expectations helps you fit in and show respect for local customs. Age is respected differently around the world. In some cultures, elders are highly valued and their opinions carry weight. In others, youth and innovation are celebrated. Understanding these attitudes helps you interact respectfully with people of all ages. Education is a cornerstone of culture, shaping how people think and solve problems. Some cultures emphasize rote learning and respect for teachers, while others encourage creativity and questioning. Recognizing these differences helps you understand learning styles and expectations. Every culture has its own special celebrations and holidays. These events often reflect important values and traditions. Participating in or learning about these celebrations is a great way to connect with others and deepen your cultural understanding. What's funny in one culture might not be in another. Humor can be based on language, history, or social norms. Being sensitive to these differences helps you avoid misunderstandings and build rapport with people from different backgrounds. Every culture has topics that are considered sensitive or taboo. These might include politics, religion, or personal matters. Being aware of these boundaries helps you avoid causing offense and shows respect for others' values. Body language can communicate as much as words. However, gestures, posture, and facial expressions can have different meanings across cultures. Learning about these differences helps you send the right message and interpret others correctly. Respect for authority figures can vary. In some cultures, questioning authority is encouraged, while in others it's seen as disrespectful. Understanding these attitudes helps you navigate social and professional situations more smoothly. Learning styles can be influenced by culture. Some cultures value memorization and repetition, while others encourage discussion and debate. Adapting your approach to fit local expectations can help you succeed in educational or training settings. Humor is a universal human trait, but what people find funny can differ widely. Some cultures enjoy sarcasm, while others prefer slapstick or wordplay. Being open to different types of humor helps you connect with people and enjoy cross-cultural interactions. Success is defined differently around the world. In some cultures, it's measured by wealth or status, while in others, it's about family, happiness, or community. Understanding these definitions helps you appreciate what motivates people and how they set goals. Cultures differ in how they handle change. Some embrace innovation and new ideas, while others prefer tradition and stability. Being aware of these attitudes helps you introduce new concepts or adapt to changes more effectively. Some cultures strictly follow rules and regulations, while others are more flexible. Understanding these attitudes helps you navigate bureaucracy, legal systems, and everyday interactions without frustration. Health beliefs and practices can vary widely. Some cultures rely on traditional medicine, while others trust modern healthcare. Being open to different approaches helps you respect people's choices and provide better support. Technology is used differently around the world. Some cultures embrace the latest gadgets, while others are more cautious. Understanding these differences helps you communicate and collaborate effectively, especially in digital environments. Attitudes toward money and spending can differ. Some cultures value saving and frugality, while others prioritize generosity and sharing. Recognizing these values helps you navigate financial discussions and avoid misunderstandings. Nature and the environment are valued differently across cultures. Some societies have a deep respect for nature and prioritize sustainability, while others focus on development and progress. Understanding these perspectives helps you appreciate local customs and priorities. Leisure time and hobbies are seen differently around the world. Some cultures value relaxation and free time while others emphasize productivity. Recognizing these attitudes helps you balance work and life when interacting with people from different backgrounds. Animals can hold different meanings in various cultures. Some are seen as sacred, while others are valued for companionship or work. Understanding these attitudes helps you respect local customs and avoid unintentional offense. Aging is viewed differently around the world. In some cultures, elders are honored and cared for, while in others, youth is celebrated. Understanding these perspectives helps you interact respectfully with people of all ages. Death and mourning are marked in unique ways across cultures. Some have elaborate rituals while others prefer private remembrance. Being sensitive to these customs shows respect and empathy during difficult times. Adapting to a new culture can be challenging, but it's also rewarding. Being open-minded, observant, and willing to learn helps you adjust more quickly. Remember, it's normal to make mistakes. What matters is your willingness to understand and grow. Cross-cultural understanding is about more than avoiding mistakes. It's about embracing diversity and building meaningful connections. By learning about different cultures, we enrich our own lives and contribute to a more inclusive world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Keep exploring, keep learning, and celebrate the beauty of our global community.